Hello, this is Sherry Truhlar with Red Apple Auctions, and today I want to talk about a seating strategy that you can use if you're doing a sit-down dinner gala fundraising auction and you're including a dance floor. Maybe you've got a DJ, maybe it's a live band, whatever the case is, you're trying to incorporate a dance floor into this auction environment. I want to give you a couple of possibilities for how you can set up your room so that it is more conducive to the auction, which really, hey, we're there to raise money, right? It's great that we're dancing, but we're here to raise money. So I want to share with you a couple of ideas on how you can change that room to both foster the fundraising and contribute to the dance party. But first, let me share with you a layout that is very common, very typical, but my preference would be for you not to do, and I'll explain why. Very often I'll see something like this where either I'm working up here on the stage, or in this case, which is better, we've got a little platform, and so I'm on this and then walking down off of the dance floor to go interact with the crowd. The problem is that no one is really close to you. This is the equivalent, you might say, of being in a supermarket and you've got a small child, maybe several, and you're trying to keep them together so that they're not running all over the store. You want to have some control over them. Well, immediacy is important in that environment, and the same is true in an auction. You want immediacy with your audience. And one way that you create that immediacy is just through the proximity of where the tables are located. So in this case, it's a long way for me to walk here or try to create any sort of environment that is close-knit, and it almost pits the two sides against each other too. You're either here looking to the right or here looking to the left, but it's not creating this inclusive environment that you're going to be looking for. So what are some options? Well, I want to show you an example. This is a video clip of a recent auction. Now, I think this school did a great job. This is a gym. It's been draped. Guests will enter through here in a little bit. But I'm filming this from the stage, and you can see, look at these tables. They are right up here next to the stage, and you better believe that's where we put our big bidders. Now, over here on the right-hand side is where is carved out an area for the live band and dance floor. Okay? Now let's look at another example that's similar to this as well. It's not a video format, but it's just a photo, but it'll get the point across. This is shot at the back of the room. You can see that the stage is up here. This is where the band had set up, and there was a dance floor in front of that stage. Meanwhile, I was over here on the long side of the wall on a platform very similar to what you saw in that first slide, just a small square box that elevated me enough that people could see me, but there were tables right in front of me. They were right around me. Makes a huge difference in being able to quickly interact with your crowd. Not the least of which, I'm always wearing 4 and 5 inch heels, so I don't have to walk as far, but I can walk in those heels. I'm not concerned about that as much as I'm concerned about creating this tight-knit club of support for your cause. Here's another angle from that same ballroom. You can see a little bit better now. That's the stage up here. What you can't see really is the dance floor, but there was a dance floor down here in front of the stage, and then again I was over here on the left-hand side. This creates a very different environment than what you saw in that first slide. We don't have two sides competing against each other. It's not like I'm looking right or I'm looking left. It's really that we're all in this together. We're all supporting your cause. Nobody is really far away from me. It's easy to get in contact. You feel more close to the auctioneer in this case, and certainly when I go out into the crowd, that helps too. But the setup is just a lot better. Let's look at an option that is sort of a hybrid of maybe these two. You can see this is a school in Wisconsin. Here's the podium over here on the right-hand side, so I'm shooting this from being on the stage. And you can surely see that dance floor, that wooden dance floor is right in front of me. What they did is they moved tables directly onto the dance floor, and then at the end they moved those tables off. So from that standpoint, you're going to have to move those tables later to create a space for the dance floor. But if for some reason the audio system doesn't allow for you to have the kind of setup I've just talked about. This would be something to talk to your audio vendor about, or even show them this video so they can see what you're trying to accomplish. This might be an option that you could incorporate into your event instead of what I've just showed you as far as two completely separate areas and separating out that dance floor from the stage. A view here from the back of the room. Here you can see the podium was up here. I just wanted to give you another angle where you could see that dance floor. Now this table closest to the camera is not on the dance floor, but we have, I don't know, I'm going to say 3 or 4 tables that are on that dance floor that are moved then after the fact. For more information on how you can improve your fundraising event, may I suggest that you visit redappleauctions.com. I've got a lot of resources there that'll help you improve your benefit auction. I'm Sherry Truhlar with Red Apple Auctions. As always, good luck to you in your benefit auction.